The United States has indicted Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro and several associates, including his wife Celia Flores and other Venezuelan officials, on multiple federal criminal charges in the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of New York. These charges stem from allegations that Maduro and his co-defendants engaged in an extensive criminal enterprise involving narcotics trafficking, narco-terrorism, and violent conduct that directly affected the United States. Department of Justice announced the unsealed indictment after Maduro was captured and brought to the U.S. following a high-profile military operation. At the core of the indictment are four major charges, namely, conspiracy to commit narco-terrorism, conspiracy to import cocaine into the United States, possession of machine guns and destructive devices in relation to narco-terrorism and drug trafficking, and conspiracy to possess and use those weapons in furtherance of the alleged crimes. Prosecutors allege that Maduro and his co-defendants knowingly provided something of value to designated foreign terrorist organizations, including Colombian rebel groups, Mexican cartels, and Venezuelan gangs, by facilitating the production and transportation of cocaine into the U.S. and using corruption for their own political and financial benefit. The U.S. legal filing portrays Maduro as having presided over what authorities describe as a narco-state for decades, in which Venezuela's institutions were allegedly corrupted to protect drug traffickers and assist in moving as much as hundreds of tons of cocaine toward U.S. markets. The indictment also includes allegations that Maduro's government and family provided cover, logistical support, and diplomatic protections for criminal networks, claims that Maduro's defense rejects. Maduro and Flores both pleaded not guilty to the charges during their initial court appearances in New York, with Maduro calling himself a prisoner of war and insisting he is still Venezuela's legitimate president. Their legal teams are expected to challenge the jurisdiction of the U.S. court and argue immunity based on Maduro's status as a head of state, though the United States does not recognize him as Venezuela's lawful leader amid political disputes over recent elections. The case has major geopolitical implications because it involves prosecuting a sitting or recently sitting president, and it has drawn international attention and debate about sovereignty, international law, and accountability for alleged state-sponsored criminal conduct. The legal process is only beginning, and any trial or final outcome could take many months or longer to unfold.